Financially prepared people don't wait for emergencies to get serious about money. They think differently before life goes wrong. Most people only pay attention when the account gets low, the bill hits, or the stress becomes unbearable. That's why they stay trapped in the same cycle: panic, recovery, repeat. But people who stay calm under financial pressure? They follow a completely different psychology. They build small habits that reduce chaos before chaos arrives. They make decisions from clarity, not fear. And over time, that changes everything. In this video, you'll learn the exact mindset shifts and money habits that make some people feel stable, even in stressful times. And once you notice the first pattern, you'll start realizing why financial stress keeps pulling most people backwards. Most people avoid checking their bank account because they're scared of what they'll see. But financially prepared people do the opposite. They check their balance like athletes check the scoreboard during a game. That daily awareness removes anxiety fast because they stop guessing and start dealing with reality. In personal finance, clarity beats income more often than people realize. A lot of people think financial psychology is complicated, but honestly, it starts with simple habits. Someone making $3,000 a month who tracks every expense usually builds wealth faster than someone making $8,000 and spending blindly. It's the same reason characters like Tony Stark always know exactly what's happening around them. Control comes from awareness, not luck. One of the smartest finance tips is doing a 2-minute money check every morning. Open the banking app, check subscriptions, review yesterday's spending, and know what bills are coming. That tiny habit rewires the brain over time. Studies from behavioral economics show that people who monitor spending consistently reduce impulsive purchases by a huge margin without even trying harder. And here's where things get interesting. Once someone stops guessing with money, they start noticing something else most people completely ignore. The small financial problems that destroy people's peace usually give warning signs first, and the next step changes everything about that. Financially prepared people don't wait for disaster before they act. They know life loves surprise bills, flat tires, random repairs, and those "you've gotta be kidding me" moments. So instead of panicking every time something happens, they build a small emergency buffer first. Even saving $15 or $20 a week changes how the brain reacts to stress. That's the part most people miss about financial education. The goal isn't looking rich online. The goal is sleeping peacefully at night. Someone with a $500 emergency fund often feels calmer than someone driving a luxury car with maxed-out credit cards. It's kind of like Batman always carrying backup plans for backup plans. Preparation creates confidence before success ever shows up. A powerful money mindset starts with expecting reality instead of fantasizing about perfect months. Smart people prepare for delayed paychecks, higher grocery prices, or surprise medical costs before they happen. One practical move? Keep one separate savings account called Life Happens. That mental separation makes people far less likely to waste the money emotionally. And weirdly enough, once someone stops fearing small emergencies, their spending habits start changing automatically. They stop using shopping as emotional relief and start asking a question that quietly saves thousands over time. And the next shift is where financial psychology gets really dangerous in a good way. Most people don't lose money because they're broke. They lose money because they spend emotionally. Stress, boredom, loneliness, frustration, all of it turns into random purchases that feel good for 10 minutes and painful for the next 6 months. Financially prepared people slow that cycle down with one simple habit: they pause before buying anything unnecessary. That pause sounds small, but it changes everything in personal finance. Before buying something, they ask, do I actually need this, or am I just trying to feel better right now? That single question has probably saved more money than most complicated investing strategies. It's the same reason someone like Peter Parker stays grounded while everyone around him chases status and attention. One of the best finance tips is using the 24-hour rule for non-essential purchases. Want the new gadget, shoes, or expensive dinner spot? Wait one day. Most emotional spending disappears overnight. Behavioral studies show impulse buying drops hard when there's even a short delay between desire and action. That's how strong money habits are built in real life, not just motivational quotes online. And once someone learns to control emotional spending, something unexpected starts happening. They stop reacting to life emotionally and start preparing for it strategically. That's when financially prepared people develop a habit almost nobody talks about anymore, always having a backup plan ready before they even need it. Financially prepared people rarely walk into situations empty-handed. They carry extra cash, leave earlier than necessary, keep chargers in their bag, and think ahead before problems appear. It sounds simple, but this habit changes how they move through life. While everyone else is stressed and reacting emotionally, they stay calm because they already planned for the unexpected. This is where financial psychology becomes practical instead of theoretical. Someone who prepares ahead usually wastes less money, less time, and less energy. Missing a payment because of poor planning can turn a $50 bill into a $120 problem fast. It's like in shows such as Stranger Things, the characters who survive chaos are usually the ones who stay prepared before things go bad. One underrated finance tip is creating backup systems for everyday life. Keep 1 week of groceries at home, automate bills, save important passwords securely, and always know where your next month of rent is coming from. These small money habits reduce panic dramatically. People think confidence comes from motivation, but real confidence often comes from preparation. And here's the crazy part: once someone builds backup systems, they stop treating money like an emotional reward. They stop needing to look successful to feel successful. The next mindset shift is subtle, but it separates people who stay broke from people who quietly build stability year after year. A lot of people treat money like permission to escape reality. The paycheck hits, and suddenly it's takeout, shopping apps, expensive weekends, and I deserve this energy everywhere. Financially prepared people think differently. They see money as a responsibility first, which is why they stay stable even when life gets messy. That doesn't mean they never enjoy life. It means they handle priorities before pleasure. Bills get paid first, savings get moved automatically, and investments happen before entertainment spending. It's similar to someone like Captain America, disciplined before emotional. In personal finance, discipline usually looks boring at first, but years later it becomes freedom. One of the strongest money habits is organizing finances immediately after getting paid. A simple system works: 50% needs, 30% future goals, 20% flexible spending. Even adjusting those numbers slightly creates structure fast. Financial education becomes powerful when people stop seeing budgeting as punishment and start seeing it as self-respect. And the moment someone handles money responsibly, something else begins to grow quietly in the background: consistency. Not motivation. Not hype. Consistency. That's the difference between people who improve their finances temporarily and people who completely change their future over time. Most financially prepared people don't become stable because of one giant breakthrough. They win because they repeat small habits for years without stopping. Saving $25 every week may not sound impressive, but over time that consistency builds something powerful. In financial psychology, repetition beats intensity almost every single time. A lot of people wait until they feel motivated to fix their finances, and that's why they stay stuck. Prepared people create systems that work even on bad days. Automatic savings, scheduled investing, weekly budget reviews, simple stuff done consistently. It's like Rocky training every single morning while everyone else sleeps and hoping life magically changes. One of the best finance tips is focusing on minimum consistency. Even during difficult months, save something. Even if it's just $10. That habit trains the brain to stay committed under pressure. Research in behavioral finance shows people who maintain tiny financial habits during stressful periods are far more likely to build long-term wealth than people who constantly restart from zero. And after someone becomes consistent with money, a deeper shift starts happening internally. They stop seeing themselves as someone trying to get rich and start becoming someone trusted with responsibility. That next principle has been around for thousands of years, and most people still underestimate how powerful it really is. Financially prepared people understand something deeper than just how to make money. They understand stewardship. If someone wastes small amounts carelessly, bigger opportunities usually become bigger disasters. That's why people with a strong money mindset learn to manage what they already have before chasing more income. There's a reason the biblical principle says, "Whoever can be trusted with little can also be trusted with much." That idea shows up everywhere in real life. Employers trust responsible workers with promotions. Investors trust disciplined people with opportunities. Even in movies like The Pursuit of Happiness, stability starts the moment responsibility becomes stronger than excuses. One of the smartest finance tips is acting like every dollar already has a job before it arrives. Some money goes toward survival, some toward future security, and some toward growth. People who practice this consistently usually become calmer under pressure because they stop living reactively. Financial education becomes life-changing when money stops controlling emotions. And here's what most people never realize until it's too late: financially prepared people aren't usually the smartest people in the room. They're just the ones who built habits strong enough to survive difficult seasons without collapsing. But there's still one final piece that ties all these money habits together in a way most people never expect. If you made it this far, you already know something most people never figure out: financial stability is built through habits, not luck. Every small decision matters. Checking expenses, preparing ahead, controlling emotional spending, staying consistent even during hard months. Those simple actions may not look exciting online, but over time they completely change someone's relationship with money, stress, and personal freedom. Now think about this honestly: how many financial problems in life came from lack of preparation instead of lack of intelligence? And how different would life feel if money stopped being a constant source of anxiety? That's why it's so important to keep learning about financial education, financial psychology, money habits, and how to make money the smart way instead of the emotional way. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss finance tips that could completely transform the way you handle money and build your future. And if you're serious about building a stronger money mindset and finally creating real financial stability, check out the Material Holistic Health, Nourish Your Mind, Balance Your Finances, Transform Your Life in the pinned comment. Inside, you'll learn practical systems for organizing your finances, creating better daily habits, building passive income streams, reducing financial stress, eliminating destructive money behaviors, and staying mentally clear under pressure. It's designed for people who are tired of surviving paycheck to paycheck and want a realistic path toward long-term stability and confidence. Click the link in the pinned comment now and start transforming your finances today. Your future self will thank you for it.